In this video, I'm going to talk about the observations I have on the shape and the lighting associated with this object. As you can see from here, the light goes from the top left to the bottom right repeatedly. And you can also see this object behind it that passes through the middle of it, and you can see. Also take note that there are these birthmarks, we'll call it, on the outer ring of whatever this object is. To me, it looks like it's kind of in the shape of a blood cell with a big ring around the outside, something in the middle that bridges it, but it's so thin that you can see through it. And I've watched these birthmarks show up on other aspects of this video. On that one, you can see it just went left, right with the lights. And then here it is going to flash. Once again, flashes randomly. One last time, big flash, and that's different. And you'll see that throughout the course of the video. I find it interesting. This is it as it's exiting stage right. You can still see the birthmarks that are on it, and it's still continuing to fluctuate the light across the entirety of its body as it goes behind the trees. Keep that in mind. It's going behind the tree that's in my backyard. With that being the case, I'm then able to use a few calculations to determine how large, at a minimum, I believe this object can be. So take a look at this. You can still see those birthmarks as it hides behind the tree or moves behind the tree and is obscured by it. When the object disappeared behind the tree, it gave me some point of reference for distance between me and the object. I went out and measured that the top of that tree is probably 65 feet away in a linear line from where I was observing the object as it disappeared. I then filmed this volleyball to determine, which is 7 inches in diameter, to give me a frame of reference for how close the object would have had to be to fill up the camera frame like it did. I then used that to calculate how big would it have to be as it was crossing behind the trees, and I came up with an object that would have had to have at least been 2 foot in diameter. No noise, no naked to the visible eye, so I don't know why I wasn't able to see it and my camera was, but that's what I think it was, at least 2 foot. Don't know how much larger or how much further away it would be, but of course, whenever you do that, it's going to get bigger to take up that same amount of frame. It's just food for thought.